Iran's parliament speaker says the crisis in Syria is part of a larger plan to bring chaos to the entire region.
Saying that all regional issues relate to a person is a strategic mistake. The Syria issue is a start of steering the situation in the region that you just witnessed. Well, that's why if you take a good look at the region, you would say that terrorism is growing constantly for the people of Iraq, for the people of Syria, and also for the Yemeni people, as well as the people in Afghanistan and in Libya.
Ali Larijani says Tehran takes the fight against terrorism seriously and believes the crisis in Syria must be resolved through national reforms, and the Syrians themselves should determine their fate. Speaking at a joint press conference with the EU Parliament Speaker, Larijani warned that the growth of terrorism in the region threatens the entire world. For his part, Martin Schulz said Iran and the EU can play a key role in resolving the regional crises, including that of Syria. He called for national dialogue in the country, insisting that all ethnic groups should be included in the future of Syria.
Well, anyway, the right of determining the fate of every nation, this is not an issue that could be dispensed with. One day, free elections should be held, and the people in their countries should decide about their own fate and future and talk about it. For the people of Iraq.
Earlier, the EU Parliament Speaker and his Iranian counterpart held talks on ways to expand bilateral economic ties. Larijani expressed hope that the visit of the EU parliamentary delegation to Iran could pave the way for further economic exchanges. Schulz said the two sides are determined to take full advantage of the available economic opportunities. Author and Middle East expert Saeb Shaath joins us now with more insight on that story from Belfast. Mr. Shaath, welcome to the program. EU Parliamentary Speaker Martin Schulz said that Iran and the EU can play a key role in resolving the regional crises, including that of Syria. Talk to us more about these comments that were made in Tehran.
I don't think the European really trying to help anything in here. They understand really the roots of the problem in Syria, and they are there, as you mentioned in your report, in Iran, just to try to hunt some economical bargains in the post in the sanctions. The Europeans are the instrumental part of the deep-rooted problems in Syria. It's rooted in imperialism, and Europe is part of it when they consider the Arab world and the pan-Arabism as their territory, and they want to destroy the pan-Arabism, which stands as a progressive force against colonialism and imperialism, to unify the Arab people, to gain independence in their land from Morocco up to Bahrain. They see a regime like Syria, a state like Syria, as an independent state, refusing to bow down for imperialism and the wishes of the bosses of the Western Europeans or the Americans. And sovereign links with Iran, for example, during the campaign which the West was waging on Iran before the deal, the nuclear deal with the West and Iran, as well. They see Syria was instrumental in supporting the Arab dream of independence. It's backing of the resistance in Lebanon, which defeated Zionism, and supporting the Palestinian resistance, which is effectively inflicted heavy losses in Zionism and push it out of Gaza, and effectively help the resistance in Iraq, which pushed the American troops out of Iraq. That's why Syria is being punished. That's why they want to break Syria. They are not going to look for political agenda to sort this or that in Syria. They are seeking to destroy any voice, any government, any group who stands to resist imperialism and to threaten the future of the Zionist entity, Israel. This is the back of the matter. And Syria is still till today is having the voice of Nasser in the 60s and 50s. Nasser, the revolutionary leader of Egypt, who helped in the global south from Africa, Latin America, and Asia, all the colonial movements and their liberation war against imperialism. I mean, they see Syria is doing this role in the Arab world, and they don't want to see the Arab world even existing as it is today. They want to defragment further so Israel can control, and the reactionary forces of the Arab world like Saudi Arabia and the rest exist in peace. This is the price Syria is paying today, trying to defend its Arab homeland.
Very well. Author and Middle East expert Saeb Shaath joining us from Belfast. Thank you, sir.